What's up, everyone? So it's time for another reaction, and I know I get to these late, but I still want to bring it to a lot of the people who aren't going to have heard of these artists. So even if I'm late when it comes to the popular reactions and everybody else, I still want to bring it to you guys. I will tell you, there is some strong language. F-bombs are going off in here, but by the time you are done, there will be a mind bomb, because this is a phenomenal piece done by a guy named Ren. It's called Hi Ren, and he is just the performance, the idea. The idea has been done before, but I'm still super excited to bring it to you guys. As always, please hit subscribe, and let's get into it.
Hi there, Ran, it's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down you know that, deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man, cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this, cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So care of the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois minted different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
What I tell you, this is a mind bomb. This is such a good song. I mean, just the playing at the beginning. He's got talent on the guitar, and then when he gets into that almost operatic melody, sort of. See, I can't even do it. It's beautiful. That alone, it just sounds, it feels like something, and I've been to a few operas in my time. It feels like something that you would hear in an opera or symphony or something like that, and it's just part of like this fantastic story that's coming, or it's part of it. And then he does go into this fantastic story, and he's talking to himself.
Hi, Bren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill.
And it's that inner conflict that I think a lot of people have with themselves when you're talking about having to, ward off demons or try to turn over a new leaf, become somebody new. And it doesn't always have to be to the depths that he was referring to. Sometimes it's our weight loss. Sometimes it's trying to get a better job. Sometimes it is moving on after something like a divorce. Sometimes it's getting married. Sometimes it's just becoming a different version of yourself. And sometimes you have to shed that dead skin as to who you were before. And it's so beautiful the way he laid it out. And like I said, and even he said, this has been done before. He referenced Eminem and then another group that I'm not familiar with. So leave it in the comments if you remember who he referenced in that.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it.
But just going through all of that and then to flip it all around and then talking about, being the devil and all of those things.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
And then to wrap it up at the end, put the guitar down, no more music, no more performance, I would say. He's just talking to us, giving us an insight to his story, his path, how he's gotten to this point.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil.
And I can't speak to how healthy I think that is. Even when you're speaking to a lot of the train wreck problems that we have, what it says is you've recognized them. What it says is you're working on those, or you've gotten past them, and now you're sharing in a multitude of ways. When people talk about having multiple streams of income, get paid here, I think it's more important to have multiple streams of expression, whether that's working out, whether that's music, whether that's cooking, whether it's meditation, whatever it is that you find when you are pursuing what makes you happy or brings you peace, when it's not to the detriment of others.
So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong.
I'm a huge advocate of that, and that sounds like what transpired in just the telling of the story. So I'm extremely just giddy about stuff like this. I've heard it. This is probably my fourth time hearing it, but it doesn't get old. The performance to go back and forth, and be able to, just the dialogue between him and himself. And I don't think that you could write something like that if you hadn't really experienced it. That was just too crisp. It was too back and forth. It was like he'd been there before. And I think that that's an amazing thing to be able to capture reduplicate in the form of going to the studio or being able to play it and then being able to release it to the world. So I would like to know what you guys think of this. I think it's spectacular. It may not be everybody's genre or cup of tea. Like I said at the beginning, there's language, but does the message not resonate? That mental health is something that we should be paying attention to, more attention than we've ever paid it before, because for how many years did somebody just get labeled a spaz or get, just be called something that really didn't have anything to do with them? Even when you look at dementia and Alzheimer's, it was always funny when the old man left his teeth somewhere that he couldn't remember. These were problems for people. And now we're getting to the point where it's something that can be really spoken about. And I think everybody probably knows somebody who has some journey or some experience when it comes to battling some form of mental health, behavioral health, any of those things. And if not, maybe it's just the stress of going through a transition. May not mean that it's a full-blown diagnosis. It just might mean that, wow, that person is really stressed right now. Now, we can always support that and see it through on whatever level it is. I would just say be careful and understand that sometimes the best help that we can get somebody is more qualified help. So listen to the signs and keep listening to songs like this. And if you guys have anything, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think is good, bad, indifferent about this song. And if you have an artist that you'd like me to check out, I'd be happy to do that. I can't always get on it 1, 2, 3, but I will really do my best to get to it as soon as I can. So hopefully this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Peace, love, unity, solidarity. And this is the part where the subscription and some other videos. And I think I'm going to put one, the Richmond, north of Richmond. That's doing really well. Thank you guys. And then I'll put some other stuff. So stick around. Check it out. See you.